If you or someone you love has been charged with a crime in Livingston County, I'd like to walk you through how I approach cases in this county in a really unique way. The first thing is, let's just kind of look at who the judges are. The top three judges are the circuit court judges. The bottom two judges are the district court judges. In this county, if you're charged with a felony, it'll start in the district court and then go to the circuit court. If you're charged with a misdemeanor, it'll just stay with either Judge Bain or Judge Murphy. So let's start where a client usually contacts me, and they reach out to me and they let me know I'm charged with this crime. And I usually ask for some paperwork or some information to kind of see what they've been provided. I'm looking for what police department made the arrest. Is there a court date set yet? The name of the charges. And then I say, okay, tell me what happened. And a lot of times clients like to focus on their version of the case, kind of the best case scenario for them, thinking, well, if I just stick to the very best version and I make that true, well, then this is an easy case, or, this didn't really happen, or it's a misunderstanding. Or it's so tempting when you're charged with a crime in Livingston County, especially for the first time, to want to fight, to want to resist, to want to say, oh my God, this happened, just looking for any excuses. I tell clients, let's take a deep breath, right? Tell me what the prosecutor and the police would probably say about your case. Even if you don't totally agree with it, what will be their version? Because their version is going to be what's in the police report. And that version becomes the reality of your case. That will be the first impression that you provide the prosecutor and the judge. You are a name and a charge until that changes. And in almost 100% of cases in Livingston County, a person will remain a name and a charge. As a prosecutor in the past, I thought that way as well. I have thousands of cases. It's a name, a charge. There's no way to distinguish who are the criminals and who are the good people that ended up on the wrong side of the law. I believe that my clients are good people who respect the law, who believe that laws should be on the books in order to protect society. And my clients, when I ask them that, they agree. But for this very moment, they say, well, I agree, but I'm charged with it, so I don't like the consequences, or I don't like, all the bad things that could happen to me. I say that's very normal, of course. Because in your life, you don't want to lose your driver's license, or you don't want to have a criminal record, or you don't want to go to jail or not be able to travel. That makes a lot of sense to me. But what we need to focus on is that from the perspective of the prosecutor and the judge, that is you, that you deserve that outcome unless we change that. And what I do in my cases is that I adopt a competitive advantage for my clients. And the way we can think about it is if the prosecutor and the judge are in a grocery store and there's thousands of options, and which case or which product are they going to put their attention towards, to invest time in, and how do we get them to see the case for something outside of the four corners of the police report? And that's where this leading with empathy begins, to earn the compassion and understanding of the judge and the prosecutor in Livingston County, to have them understand your case on a human level, to understand that you're not a criminal, you respect the law, you agree with the law, you broke the law, but here's the reason why I did it. It's not an excuse, it's not a defense, but it's the reason. And if we understand why we ended up here, we can work in a way that everyone can agree that the best outcome for your case is potentially for you not to have a criminal record, or for you not to lose your driver's license, or for you to be able to travel, or for you not to have a felony. If everyone can agree that you can learn from this and come out of this in a better way, a better person, a better employee, a better entrepreneur, a better family member, then we can accomplish the goal of the criminal justice system. Most people think that the criminal justice system is there to punish people. I believe that the system is there to make people better for entering it and for exiting the process. And we can do that leading with empathy. It's adopting a growth mindset in Livingston County. A fixed mindset means that we're looking at the police report and that's the final word. That's what happened. Even if we disagree with it, we can't change that. What do I do? I'm stuck with this crime, these penalties. That's a fixed mindset. A growth mindset means that we can take a situation and we can do better. We can learn from it. We can say this happened for a reason. We can use some of the negative things to turn them into positive things. You ended up here because there's something mentally, emotionally, physically that was in your life that caused you to detour off that road. If we can understand that and we can work on that, that's adopting a growth mindset. I have hundreds of clients tell me every single year, I'm so glad that I took this approach because this happened because of this reason. And thank you for helping me identify that and work on that. And despite this case being stressful at times, despite this case being something that put my life on pause temporarily, I'm almost glad it happened. And it's hard to say that. I'm glad that I was charged with a crime. I'm glad that I saw a judge and the prosecutor, because this person has a growth mindset. They know that they can't go back in time. It's a sunk cost. It already happened. We can't change that. But growing from that and realizing in the present and the future that we can better ourselves, that's the way to approach cases in Livingston County. It's saying yes to a proactive program. The judges and prosecutors in Livingston County expect my clients to hit a high bar. I bring clients in there all the time who do great things, who work really hard, who accomplish a lot of my program. If a client is going to work with me in this county, they need to be willing to work just as hard or higher, set that bar higher. It's a lot of work and it's not for everyone. But if you're interested in telling your story and to go beyond mere words and to show actions, that's what a proactive program is. That's the competitive advantage in Livingston County. I look forward to helping you.